Alright, so we're going to be live after this reset. We saw this on the other map, or the other contest. Marines always start up in control. Aliens will start in either subsector, cargo, or pipeline. So the aliens start in subsector, and they will push, I'm assuming straight up for nanogrid. And it looks like they're going hard up the left side of the map. Only a couple guys heading off towards the other side. Heavy use of the vent. There's actually a Marine up in the vent. He gets caught. And the Marine team gets worked, but not before taking out a lot of skulks. That was some dangerous... Oops. That was some dangerous shooting by those Marines. So you do see them taking nanogrid, or attempting to at least. Dog Life gonna jump on Derriere. Nitro gonna try to take him out, but doesn't quite get him. You see again the heavy drifter play, just scouting out everything, giving vision on everything. And you see Pan-African Robot as an egg behind everything, trying to become a gorge. But these skulks actually come in from behind, so Sweetie Bot's going to probably be taken out by this gorge. No, they actually get the gorge down, and Sweetie Bot moves very smartly. He was up like this, and moved back and faced the long hallway, and actually finished off the skulks. So well done by these two Marines. And Sweetie Bot actually kills the skulk before he reaches Toxilian and bites him. But they're not going to hold this very long. This is going to be difficult for them. Because you see the giant swarm coming at them. And again, this drifter just showing them all these Marines. And the Marines are actually going to push down towards pipeline. I would like to see a lot of pressure on cargo. That would be a very aggressive play. It might catch the aliens off guard. Get a phase gate down there and surprise them. You do have phase tech active, so... You see C-12 coming online in a second here. They could even put a phase gate in this hallway or over here in the neck just to get some footing away from just their base, make it so that they can actually get something done. The aliens are going to have five harvesters if they actually complete this, which I see no problem with them doing. They nanogrid's starting to come online. They're starting to sit forward. Pan-African Robot gets absolutely dominated by Nitro. Red Todd needs to go back and take out Topographical as my voice is starting to give out. Casted a game before I started doing these, and this cast has been on for 3 hours now, so forgive me if I start to clear my throat on stream. I try to mute it, but sometimes I just don't realize that I didn't. And it's starting to give out, so... This phase gate actually does go online in pipeline, so this is good for the Marines. It's not going to be a game breaker, but they do need a tech point. They do need to keep the aliens away from getting 3 hives. But they also do need to be able to hold C-12. It's just not going to be good if they keep losing. Extractors, as Party Skulk is still alive. And he gets both of them, so good work by Party Skulk. Sweetie Bot gets a good kill on Pan-African Robot. Retreats back to the phase gate so that his buddies will actually come through and tank for him as he falls back. And he's separating himself, trying to turn around and shoot. Skulk is just very evasive And both of these skulks have no life. So someone's going to take a phase gate. It's odd placement for this phase gate. It's kind of tucked away in their base. So I've never really seen it like that. Usually you want to make the phase gate very accessible so that you can get your guys in it very quickly. And J-Craw just kind of AFK, not building in pipeline. Marines just have a hard time with this map. Aliens tend to have an easier time with it, but you also can't let them take nanogrid as easily as they did. You kind of need to have your phase tech up and running before the skulks can really clear you out of nanogrid. Or just rush right down to the cargo, get a phase gate up, and block the aliens. So again, this drifter just showing all these Marines, and so the aliens just immediately beeline straight for cargo. They know that the Marines are coming. No matter how much they try to crouch, they know that they're there. And these Marines just completely get obliterated because the entire alien team reacted to it. And it wasn't very sneaky because, well, I mean, it was sneaky, but the Marines are getting caught by drifters. You're just seeing it again. So they do claim pipeline, but they're not going to be able to get enough guys through this phase gate fast enough as the entire alien team pours into pipeline. And I was wrong. They did get enough guys in. They started killing very well. They do need to finish this drifter off, though. There they go. Okay. So the aliens have 5 harvesters active. The Marines have 3. You see again, the aliens have already passed the Marines in total team resources. You see cargo finish. They're just going to have a tech explosion here as they can afford everything they need. Leap started, evolve, shift hive started. You'll see the celerity spur go down very quickly as well. So just difficult for these Marines, especially like this drifter is just showing everything to these Marines. To combat heavy drifter play, like you kind of have to suspect it, and you just kind of have to scan as you push forward and try to take them out. It costs some res, but it'll also get you some kills on some drifters and cost them res as well. Because as I said, these drifters are totally paying for themselves. This vampire just says screw it and tries to take that drifter out. And it almost dies. It's blackbarred. It's got 4% life. So the Marines just on 2 extractors. Just not going well for them right now. These aliens are just providing too much pressure. Again, this drifter giving away their position sees every single Marine pushing through. And you'll just see a beeline, I assume, or they'll go take out pipeline. This skulk is actually taking out the observatory, and nobody, the Red Toss, came back towards the base but didn't do anything. And they might sacrifice their entire base just to take out subsector. And they might not even get subsector, as the majority of them are dead. This Fade is going to cut through these weapons and armor 0 Marines, and it's just not looking good for this Marine team. So obviously Yoko Onos' best team is aliens, because they were absolutely dominant in both of these games that they were aliens. But Ingorgeous Basterds fighting very hard, but it's very difficult when you're essentially getting map hacked by these drifters. And I'm not blaming the aliens by far. I'm actually complimenting them by that. His drifter placement is it's all over the map. He's committed to getting them all over the map, and it's paying off in spades. So, and This Marine team can't beacon here. They're all stuck at topographical. And this phase gate's going to go down pretty quickly. Unless they just take this fade out, but it doesn't look like they will. So if they lose this pipeline, they're gonna end up probably calling GG, because this is the only thing that is a saving grace for them right now. So Jigra goes down as an alert. They do repel the alien attack, but they're just delaying the inevitable. Aliens have some heavy life forms moving through the dome towards pipeline. They have a fade, alert, Gorge, and they're just making quick work of these very low-tech Marines. A second fade appears, and just cutting through these Marines like they're butter. They do have armor 1 now, so it does take 3 swipes, but even still, they're only on weapon 0. They're not doing a whole lot of damage to these fades. So again, it doesn't look good for the Marines. They kind of just need to pull something out of their ass. There is a drifter just sitting in their base. This is pretty much the story of the whole game. A black bar drifter sitting in Marine base here, just showing them everything. That's been the story of these alien players. BrainBot has done a fantastic job just getting drifters everywhere in the 15 feet. And there you see the enzyme cloud to try to take out the
command station taking damage.
Let's see if I can get it. And there's the GG. So, again, Yoko Onos obviously much better at aliens than they were at Marines. And Ingorgeous Basterds played them tough. Vale is not an easy map as a Marine anyway, and sadly we're only playing 1 game on this, and I wish we had played a second one, going back as seeing both teams as Marines, but it's just the format. So it's been, what, a 3-hour and 10-minute cast so far. There will be a quick announcement at the end. We are going to be, as you see the splash there, we are going to be doing basically like a bunch of pickup games tomorrow.
I had